In this video, let us understand the trigonometric functions. To understand a trigonometric function, we have to understand the concept of right-angled triangle. So, a right-angled triangle is nothing but when one of the angles formed within the triangle is equal to 90 degrees. So, let us consider this triangle. Okay, so let us mark it as OAB, and 90 degrees is formed at point B. Now, when a 90-degree angle is formed in a triangle, there are two acute angles formed. So in this case, the acute angles are formed at O and A. So let's assume you are standing at this point, okay? At O. When you stand at O and see in the opposite direction, the line AB, this is called the opposite side, or we can mark it as OPP, opposite side of the right angle triangle. The line you are touching is adjacent side. Let's mark it as ADJ. And the side which is opposite to the right angle, the longest side in a triangle, this is called hypotenuse. Let us mark it as HYP. If you had stood at point A, then OB would be your opposite side and AB would be your adjacent side. But for understanding purposes, let's consider you're standing at O. Now, in trigonometric functions, we have to understand sine, cosine, and tangent. There are inverse functions for sine, cosine, and tangent. We'll get back to it later. But what is sine? Sine can be written in a short form or abbreviation as opposite by hypotenuse, which is nothing but AB divided by OA. So this is sine function. Now, what is cosine? Cosine can be written in a short form or abbreviation as cos. That is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. So in this case, it is OB by OA. Now, what is tangent? Tangent is tan. That's the short form or abbreviation. So tangent is nothing but sine divided by cos, and in this case it will be AB by OA divided by OB by OA. So sine is nothing but AB by OA and cos is nothing but OB by OA. Now we can cancel out the denominators OA, so it is nothing but AB by OB. So what is OB by AB by OB? It is nothing but opposite by adjacent. Now we know the definitions of sine, cosine, and tangent. Now the inverse of sine is cosecant. So we can write it as cosec is equal to 1 by sine. So the full name is cosecant. So that would be hypotenuse by opposite, which is nothing but OA by AB. Now the inverse of cosine is secant. So secant is equal to 1 by cos, which is nothing but hypotenuse by adjacent. So that is OA by OB. Now this is secant. Now the inverse of tan is cotangent or cot. That is 1 by tan which is nothing but adjacent by opposite, which is nothing but OB by AB. So this is called cotangent. So these are the 6 trigonometric functions we will be using throughout the learning,